Okay, good morning everyone. So this is the formation of the SMK Hybrid Inverter 5.5 kilowatt. So being its combination of to get a 10 kilowatt output inverter. So this is the machine itself. This is the 5.5 kilowatts, the 5.5 kilowatts. And our DC combined boards. These are our AC input cable. Why these are our 25 mm DC cable for battery. Why these are our 10 mm 2 pump PV cable. This is what we are using for our PV. I using this for our PV itself. Fine. I using this 25 mm for our batteries. I using this 4 mm single core flexible cable for our input and output connection. Firstly, I open the bus bar for the batteries. So this is inverter one. That's the measurement of the cable is at the same. Both positive and negative for inverter one. So I'm putting this now. Is my positive to the positive bar of where the machine is. So I'm connecting my positive to this place. So, if I negative for inverter 2, inverter 1 as well. So remember, your cable sidings must be the same. My direction. That you will now come back to this position to ensure that the cables are well tight. You drag it down to make sure that the cables are well framed inside the batteries terminals. Then this is for inverter 1. Then for my inverter 2. So the same procedure for inverter 1 applies to inverter 2 as well. So I'm now coming back to my input and output. This is the cable for my input, which I'm using. So this cable now, I have to this is my input breaker. This is my changeover switch. Then this is my DC breaker for panels. And this is my output breaker. So I have to measure the cables from this inverter 2 to this place, this inverter 1 to this place on the same length, same as input and output. I'm connecting my input cable now. Okay, now this is my input cable. To avoid loose contact, after finishing tightening any cables, you have to drag down to make sure that it's well framed. So that's one. This is my input breaker now. The guy is here. So I'll use the same measurement I'm using for this one. That's the same measurement of cable I'll use for this one as well. So this is my input breaker now. I'm cutting from this end. I'll use the same measurement for this as well for the other inverter. You see now, you need to avoid this. Don't think because this place is closer, you will now use an half cut cable for this place. Because they are synchronizing each other. normal single pole breaker. I'm very going to get around. So, majority of people have issues. You are not meant to do this now. Okay, you have a particular breaker designed for inverter one, another particular breaker designed for inverter two. You have to use a combined breaker for both inverter.
For both inverter,
Not separate. Now, okay, you have this. This is breaker for this input. Then you are having this breaker for this guy input as well. They have to come on at a particular point. So you break them at a time.
Okay.
So that's why I'm bringing this thing to you now. I'm inserting it on that. You are not meant to use a single pole breaker.
Single pole breaker.
You have to use a double pole breaker so that when you break the inputs, you join them together, you break them at a time. So when you put off, everything goes up. When you put on, you go to inverter season. Anything you are doing, you make sure your tightings are well firm. So that there won't be a partial contact. So you're not meant to use this, particularly that you are breaking the inverter one and you are breaking the inverter two. And also, I see that my cables now, they are on the same uniform length. Same thing applies to output. I'm going down to output now. My PV. I have just 10 minutes of solar panels installed on this PV right now. So I have just one stage of solar panels. So I'm not to look from this solar panel to the other solar panel. If you have just 10 strings, like just one string of solar panel, you input on one particular inverter. You are not meant to look from this part to the other end if you have just one string. But if you have two strings, inverter one has its own PV breaker, inverter two also has its own PV breaker. So me, I have just one PV breaker that I'm using. I might decide to put it on this place. I might decide to put it on this place, but I'm putting my own on this place. If you watch now, to take notes, anytime I screen, I need to like check whether the thing is very tight. But you will be very sure that what is tightened is very strong. That I do cross check every time I screen, I do tighten and all that. Now, this is the connection. So I'm going to put on the two machines on at a time now. So when you are doing parallel, you don't hand this place why you need this one. You can't be both machine at a time. So,
Same time.
yes. I should be in the range of 120 to 450 VDC. So this is my PV now. My PV will indicate on one of the inverters now. As you can see now, I only have PV here on this place. I don't have PV here on this place. The reason why I have PV here on this place is that my design of my solar panels, I'm just using like 10 pieces of solar panels. That is why my PV is working here and not working here. You are not meant to say, okay, since you want the PV to show on the blue screen, you will now loop from your PV breaker to this place. It's very wrong. Because you have just one string of solar panels and you want the solar panels to indicate on both inverters. You now come to this breaker. The same cable that is coming from input, you now loop to inverter 1, inverter 2. It's very wrong. You are expecting a very short circuit from that, and the inverter was part of. You are meant to just leave it designed for one inverter. The battery indication flow will be showing on the other inverter. So you can see now that they are both charging. The battery is increasing here. But because if I decided to say, okay, you are not putting on this, you are putting on this. If I remove the PV from this place and take it on this place. And take note, while I was working with this inverter, no machine we are on. And make sure that every single thing we are off before I started touching anything around the machine. That. So now I'm coming to my input as well. This is my input. This is my input breaker now. So as you can see now, I found the input, they both sees input at a time. Not that I have like a single code breaker for this and input. And at the same time, I have a single code for this breaker. Can you see now that the batteries are charging now? This is the formation of the 10 kilowatt SMK hybrid inverters. Not so easy to understand when you follow the procedure. This is just my output. Each bulb here is like about 200 watts. This is around 800 watts. Yeah. So coming to check the specification of the machine now, that the load. You can see now this is showing. You can see now this is showing 440 watts because they are sharing the load because they are on parallel. This one too will take the 400 watts as well. This is just like it was over now. It's running on it. Seven something. Yeah, so they were sharing the boat's load on each inverter now. They were sharing it on each inverter. The reason why I said you shouldn't pass this cable under this stage is that once current is flowing through these cables, there is always like a sinusoidal wave on it. If you look at the inverter now, the inverter has the direction that is the input is coming. This is a sinusoidal wave. That is, there will be current flow in this thing, which will be affecting the flow of transmission of communication from this inverter to this inverter. That is why I say you need to like don't enroute the cable under it. You make sure that the cable passes through the upstairs. That is why it is designed by the side of the inverter. So I decided to take off my input now. You can see. I disengage my input. I'm just on my battery mode. The reason why my battery is still charging is that what I'm generating from PV is higher than what I'm consuming.
What you are consuming, I understand. Because what you are generating is still higher.
1.10 kilowatts, 1.09 kilowatts. Then I just have like about 800 watts load. So I'm charging the battery, I'm also supplying the PV as well. But if my load is more than 2 kilowatts, the PV might stop. Because it now show you that you are generating, you are also consuming at the same time. Let me get to my point now. I'm deciding to put up my output. My output is off. Then the battery is on. So now, I wanted to power this DB now. So this is my output cable now. This is going to the DB now. Everything is coming to the DB. So two things required for the DB now. You are not meant because this is my input cable as well. Can you see that? I isolate one phase I isolate one phase for my input, which is the red phase for my input, while the neutral is here. So if I'm doing my load sortation, I'm not meant to bring this neutral bar to add to this place, which is like a common neutral. I'm not doing that. I will face both live and neutral out of the DB. I'm facing it out of the DB now. So I'm passing my cable gradually processing now. So this is my output cable, while this is my input cable now. So my output now, I'll do separation first. You can see now that I face it out from the input neutral bar. This is my output neutral here, while this is my input neutral. I'm using this particular breaker now. I'm using this phase now. I remove the red phase. That is why I join my input breaker to input breaker line in. So this is my output now. So from this line now, I'm adding to my neutral. I'm adding my neutrals to this place now. I'm adding my neutral to this place now. This is my knife. So I disengage this phase now, so that I can use the red phase for the input, while I use the other phase, which is my output load, for the supply output now. So I will off this die now.
Which one is that?
So this is our own inverter. So I want to power this page.
Okay.
So that's why I remove this now. So this is my output of this guy now. It's coming to this place. So now I'll put it on back. Then my output is better now. As you can see now, it's supplying it. The first thing you need to know that you have to like face the input neutral out. You face the input neutral out as well. Then the load now, because I use this phase now for my input to my output, for my input to charge this machine now, that is why I'm using this particular phase for my output. You might decide your own that okay, you want to get like a DC board. So the DC board you are getting now, the DC, that is a single phase DC distribution board. You might pack all your tool and take it to that board. But if you're not doing that, you just take the neutral out, then you supply out with this. Now this is my input now. Input will come to the inverter. As you can see now. Both machines are just struggling together, they are supplying the load together as well. But please, study your own installation so that it will look fine with your customers. But this is just a training, that's why I put it like this. When you are doing your own, pack everything out, cover everything, tidy up every installation part of it. Make sure you cover this.
Programming. You don't understand to say the programming is not easy because you already knows it.
Yes.
But all these ones is easily with the video one can easily correct it. But that programming is the key, which I believe to have told you. That programming. But all this one is what even that boy can do. But that programming cannot do it. Yeah, just tell me,